Hello everyone, I'm Salad, and welcome back to Danganronpa 3. I'm always excited to play this game. I think it's probably the game I'm most excited to play out of all the ones I'm playing right now. Last time, we finished up the third class trial, and now we're into chapter 4. We got some really weird, confusing stuff with Rantaro. I'm not going to go too much more into that. I already discussed my thoughts with it at the end of last time. So let's just see where this all goes. We've got two items, a paintbrush and an egg type thing. I don't know what that is. That we need to go figure out where they are used. And I think that's all that we're doing right now. So I guess I will look around and get back to you guys when I find out what it is I'm doing. Okay, I still can't get in there. Yeah, so I guess I'll get back to you guys when I can find something. Oh, one thing I did want to talk about while I'm going around looking for things is after I play Danganronpa 3 and I'm done with this, I know there are some like anime like movies or like a series or something like that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me watching that after I play this, because I feel like there are some important things. I was told that there are some important things that wrap up the events of Ultra Despair Girls in one of them as well. And also, what games would you want me to play after this as well? Oh, that was a weird sound. Okay. Yeah. What games would you be interested in me playing after this? After this game, I was planning on playing Your Turn to Die, because I heard that that was somewhat similar to the Danganronpa games. So I'll be playing that. I don't think it'll take that long, since it's just a web-based game, a browser game. I know that a lot of people who like the Danganronpa series also are a fan of the Ace Attorney series. Now, I have watched Let's Plays of the first and I think a bit of this half of the second games in the Ace Attorney franchise, so I wouldn't be able to do a blind playthrough of those. But if you'd still be interested in me playing some of the other games, you can let me know in the comments. And then also the Persona series. I know a lot of people who play the Danganronpa series seem to always reference characters from the Persona series that I just don't know. And if I were to play that, what game would I even start from? So these are all things that I don't know. A lot of questions. So if anyone watching has any preference or has any idea of what I should play next, that's along similar lines, because I love the Danganronpa series, so I'd love to play something similar to it, then just put that in the comments. Oh, you know what? I think the paintbrush has to go here, right? Yeah. This makes sense. Okay, we got Monokumas. A weird way for that to open. Okay, so we're going into the attic. Or something. Staircase. It seems you can go upstairs from here. Yeah, that's what a staircase is for. Thanks for the explanation. The 5th floor, huh? How many floors does this school have? Good question. Well, I mean, it's still being built, right? This whole place is being continuously built, so they could just keep going forever until they reach the top of the dome. Okay, how did you get here already, by the way? We literally just opened this place. This place looks cool, though. I like all the pillars. The giant demon Monokuma, very cool. Ooh, it flaps. Its wings or whatever, too. I like this. I'm a fan. Alright. What do you have to say, Sumugi?
Hey!
This has a completely different feel from the 4th floor. Huh? That door over there is just plain suspicious. Could it be? Could it be what? Oh, an ultimate room? Oh, yeah, she's the ultimate cosplay person, right? So this should be her place. This looks like an ultimate lab. I should check inside. Yep, let's go. Ultimate cosplayer lab. This is amazing. It's like an event venue. So, okay, one thing that immediately jumps out of to my attention is this changing scenery and sets. And it reminds me of in Danganronpa 2 when we had that murder where it seemed like Ibuki had hung herself, but it was actually a set. It was actually just in the upstairs of the hospital or whatever, and they just put up a curtain, made it look like it was a different room than it actually was. I'm wondering if something similar could happen here. Because sure, this is the ultimate cosplayer lab, but it also seems to be an ultimate set layup. I can't even speak. Set layout lab. So you could make it appear like you're wherever. That must mean that this is the ultimate cosplayers lab. Giant studio set. Yeah, that's the most obvious weird thing. This is a set for photo shoots, huh? Oh, I want to see what all those say. Hold on. Are these things from the previous games? Because there was the castle in Danganronpa 2. Although I don't recognize that bathroom. Nico wanted? Yeah? Okay, I don't get it. Anyways, I think we've seen all of them. There are a bunch of backdrops here. This is an incredible setup. It is. What else can I see? Filming set. And let me check the workshop. That caught my attention there. A sewing machine and work table. Perhaps a space to make and repair costumes? So, she said that she would never cosplay like living people. Is that right? Like I forget what Tsumugi actually said before. It wasn't that she would never cosplay a real person, I don't think. I think it was that she would never cosplay or what was it, a living person or like a real person that she wouldn't cosplay? Because I'm wondering if she would maybe cosplay somebody that she had murdered or something in order to confuse us or something. I don't know. Just a thought. This looks like a bar. Is this a set too? Hey, it's got a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know? It's just like the real thing. Tsumugi spoke cheerily and sat down at the table in front of the counter.
Hey!
Hey, Shuichi, are you thirsty? I can make you one of my signature cocktails if you like.
Huh?
A signature cocktail? Aren't they too young to drink?
Yeah.
Probably. Are they gonna say that? Yeah, it all seems like the drinks here are top quality stuff. I used to make them a lot at my part-time job. Don't worry, it'll be non-alcoholic, of course. I knew it. I knew they were gonna say something like this. Games always do that.
Then
Okay, I'll take one. Either they'll suddenly interject and say, "Oh no, we're too young to drink," or they'll make it non-alcoholic. Which would never happen in real life. They just have an alcoholic drink anyways.
How would you like it? A little stronger, maybe?
Okay, so she knows how to mix drinks.
huh? Sure.
So every time we get a visual like this, I'm just wondering if it's gonna be relevant, like it was in Danganronpa 2, right? With Mikan like falling on her face, and that was like integral to the plot. So obviously there's some plot in this image, but that's not the kind of plot I'm talking about. Clink, clink.
Wow, you're good at this, aren't you?
Yeah. Before I got sponsors for my cosplaying, I worked a bunch of jobs. I used to say to my customers, I'm in a bit of financial trouble. If only someone could help me out.
I see. I'm sure that works. What's this feeling? I suddenly feel charitable. And just give them enough drinks and they'll do what you say.
Okay, it's ready.
Thank you.
What kind of part-time job did she have anyway? Mixing drinks like this. With those thoughts swirling around my head, I drank the drink Tsumugi handed to me.
Shuichi!
Please come again.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. I'll be back. Will you? Okay. Alright, we didn't take a look at the filming set, so let's take a look there. This is another set for photo shoots. There's quite the gothic feel. Yeah, I mean, the whole area outside did as well. That's all you got to say, huh? Let me take another look at it real quick. What is that thing? How do I... What's the button to get rid of the text? Not that one. Okay, there we go. Trying to see if there's anything important. There's those fake swords there in the background. I'm assuming they're fake. Maybe they're not. If it gets... I'm just trying to take in all the details here. Okay. Even with all these materials and tools, if it's by myself... See, cosplay's fun to do with others, right?
Yeah.
There's no point doing it myself.
Do you want to try?
Hey, Shuichi, do you want to give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just plain fun to become fictional characters. Okay, so I think that's some confirmation. She likes cosplaying fictional characters, not real people. Is there any loophole in that? Like maybe a fictional character that looks exactly like one of us? To become a completely different person and feel like you're part of a different world.
Right.
Doesn't that sound interesting? You want to live in a fictional world?
But
But I'm investigating right now.
All right.
Then let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from an anime, manga, or game.
You can't.
However, even if you're just trying it out, you gotta cosplay with love.
okay.
Right. Yeah. As expected, she's very passionate about her ultimate. Let's get out of here. Okay, so that's just one small part of this new area. Oh, I see. There's a demon Monokuma and an angel Monokuma. I just noticed that. 6 wings, after all. But where are the many eyes? Does it have multiple eyes on it? No, it's not biblically accurate. Gotta have lots of eyeballs on it. Biblical angels are such creepy things. I don't know who thought of that stuff. Oh, hello, Maki.
Weirdo.
It's an angel statue and a demon statue next to the stairs. Don't chapels usually have these? Yeah. This place makes you feel like there's no god, but then there's this. Is that coincidence or just Monokuma's sense of humor? I don't think there's any point in trying to question what the deeper meaning is in Monokuma's design sense. Okay, so we got question marks and we've got an eyeball? Looks like an ultimate lab, but whose lab is it? I should check inside to be sure. Huh. Ultimate oh, this is our lab. Whoa.
Huh?
What is this? I mean, it was bound to happen eventually.
That's true.
This looks like your research lab. So, one thing that immediately comes to mind. I'd like to look in here and see if there's anything that does not match our... What would it not match? If I go with the idea that we're clones that have been, like, implanted with the memories of the real us, then it's not something like... I was going to say something like a glove that doesn't fit us. And then we would know that, oh, this is actually for somebody else, not us. We aren't the real ultimate detective. But no, if we're clones, then it's going to fit us anyways. So I'm just trying to think of a way that we could prove that we are not the owner of this lab.
Okay.
It is, right?
Well,
Let's see what's in here. But I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. Bad feeling? Yeah, I said it and Shuichi said it. I'm sus of those gears in the background. This thing moves. This thing moves out of the way. That's my theory. Why is there so much movement here? Why is it drawing us to this thing? Why is our eye being drawn to this thing in the middle of the room that's animated with fire? It's got a rocking chair next to it. It's got gears. It's got this thing saying, look at me, I'm right here. That's all this is telling me, and yet I can't click on it. I can't click on it, yet it's screaming to be clicked on. What does that tell me? It tells me that it's more important. one of these books, does one of these books activate it? Let's talk to Maki. Yeah, let's talk to Maki one more time. I won't pass on a chance to talk to Maki. How did you know that this was the Ultimate Detectives Lab?
That's true.
I could tell just from looking. This place doesn't match you at all, I think. Or I think this lab's too good for someone like you. Too good? What? You might be right. First I need a cloak and a deerstalker.
I don't understand.
What? The clothes wouldn't even look good on you. Is deerstalker the name of the cap? Like the hat that Sherlock Holmes generally wears? Is that what that's called? It won't suit you at all, so don't even try it. That's the only thing I can think of. There are a bunch of files lined up. It looks like about 50 of them. What are these files for? I picked up one at random and flipped through it.
Huh?
It contained photographs of murder scenes and tricks the culprits used. I see.
Huh?
What is this? I mean, it's an investigation report. I hurriedly looked through the door. I hurriedly looked through the other files and found that they were all similar.
You don't know?
It's a file containing all the tricks used for murders.
That's...
It appears so.
Well...
Did this incident really happen?
No.
Can't be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. Check the date. And all these cases seem feasible. Feasible, huh? And this would make a good guideline for anyone who wants to commit murder.
I'm kidding.
Well, I doubt that anyone's that stupid to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through it.
Got a minute?
Huh? This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just drawn illustrations, but...
Huh?
Illustrations? Maki began pulling files one after the other off the shelf.
Okay.
Newer files have photographs, while the older ones have illustrations? Did you not have a camera yet? But why? Are the old ones just fictional? The first few files have only illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is it because the camera wasn't invented yet? Why would that be? I want to know what the timestamp is on the photographs. I want to know. And I want to know what's the last date that we thought the world was in before we got transported here, if we even remember. We probably don't remember, I guess. Okay, that's weird. They didn't give us the answer. Drawings and then photographs. They suggested in their dialogue that maybe the previous cases weren't real? Why would you make a bunch of fake case files? Obviously not to trick anybody because you're using illustrations. You'd have to be in a situation where you weren't able to use photos. So, like, you didn't have a camera. Or maybe you weren't allowed to use a camera in a certain place. Like, for example, in courtroom trials or whatever. Or in something like that. I don't know. I don't know the details. But I think there's, like, certain court cases where photographs are not allowed. So they have somebody there to draw instead. And they will, like, draw scenes from the trial. Or stuff like that. We'll illustrate. That's not. I didn't want to look at that again. I don't know. No idea. Check the other one. Bottles line the shelves behind the glass door. Are these?
Got a minute?
Looks like poison.
I knew it.
So you think so too, huh?
That's true.
No way that can be normal medicine. In the Ultimate Detectives Lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know what some of these are. They're definitely poison.
Then...
In that case, we should try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally...
What's the point?
Even if we got rid of them, Monokuma would just replace them. So it's useless doing that. It would only be a temporary solution. Temporary solution. Plus, getting rid of them could be dangerous in its own right. Unless you know exactly how each of them reacts. You could create some sort of, like, vapor that'll kill everybody. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them. Yeah, rather than a temporary solution. What, is she gonna bar the door or something?
By the way,
Even so, I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as ones that can inflict various symptoms. I see. Various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks.
But
It doesn't feel like an ultimate detective's lab, more like a criminal's lab.
I see.
It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. I suppose that's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's true. But what are they trying to say with this? Are they trying to say that Shuichi was actually a criminal? He's always talked about how he doesn't really feel like a real detective. Did he decide to become a criminal instead in real life? I say in real life. And before all this happened? Is that who he really was? Is that what they're trying to get at? Anyway, I've investigated all the places that concern me. Everything here has to do with death.
Because.
Well, that's your job as a detective. Especially in this killing date game.
okay.
Yeah, I know. The only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone. I'm only useful after it's already too late.
Do you want to die?
Why are you so upset all of a sudden? Do you want to die? You'd kill me just for that?
That's right.
Now, I understand why Maki Roll would say that. Your face looked pretty gloomy. Well, I mean, she kind of made us feel gloomy. Well, actually, no, we made ourselves feel gloomy. We were the one who was talking down about ourselves. Kaito! Well, a face as gloomy as that. I can't believe you're my sidekick.
Keep your chin up.
Be more proud of yourself, Shuichi. Everything you've done up till now is amazing.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's true.
That's why you should be careful.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
You don't know?
Because of how well you did in the class trials, future culprits have their eyes on you. The next culprit might come after you. I guess so, in order to make sure that the trial fails.
Huh?
Come after me.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone just mess with my sidekick.
Leave it to me.
I gotta protect both of you. It's a hero's job to protect his sidekicks.
I don't understand.
What if I end up as a future culprit?
Huh?
Are you stupid? That's impossible. Yeah, I agree. How can you believe in people so easily? Because he believes with his heart. He told you before, he believes with his heart. You gotta believe with your heart too, Maki.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Huh? Didn't I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. And if they betray me, it just means I made a bad call believing in them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Maki Roll.
By the way,
That face. Why are you even here? Did you finish playing tag with Kokichi?
Jeez.
I lost track of him. Can't find that guy anywhere. Forgot, what was Kokichi going to go do? Oh no, he took the card key, right. He took one of the items. Yeah, he sells the motive card key, okay.
Ah,
Yeah, I should still have it. There's a chance that Kokichi could have used the card key and gone somewhere. Well, Kokichi definitely has our best interests in mind, but I don't know what he's planning exactly. Well, he ended up getting away, but look what I found.
got it.
It's a flashback light. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, you found one. Yeah, Angie broke her last one.
Of course.
Still upset about her for that. I'm worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. Let's gather in the dining hall.
what?
Huh? I'm coming too? Of course you're coming. Wait a minute. There are other places I want to check first. Can I meet up with you later?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Then I'll go ahead to the dining hall.
Well,
You're not going to check this place?
I believe in you.
I'll let Shuichi handle it. You got this. Right, Shuichi? Yeah, right.
Huh.
And once you're done, come to the dining hall. Alright. Still think we should be able to check behind that thing.
you.
The fireplace. You didn't even complain. You seriously are his sidekick now. Can't even argue with that. Yeah, Shuichi's been a little spineless at times, but it's alright. It's fine that he's fine being a sidekick. I don't think that's anything to complain about. I think it's fine being Kaito's sidekick. But man, Kaito's has been acting weird lately, and it does worry me. Okay, so I know there's a place. Oh wait, no, there's this as well. But there's a place like outside, right? That I couldn't access before. Here, let me just open the map so I can even say what I'm talking about. Like there was a thing over where Gonta is that I could activate. We'll see if that becomes relevant. That's probably where the next thing is. This door certainly matches the atmosphere of this floor. Doesn't look like it'll open. I suppose I have to leave it be for now. Huh. It's got a keyhole. Is that something that's just gonna open later then? From after the next trial? The monitor for communicating with us? Okay. Just leave for something bad happens. Okay. I think that's all there is to see here, so I guess I'll head to the front entrance then. Oh, even less. Wait, it skipped past that.
Hey!
Why is it? No, stop. What's happening? What's happening? Why is this happening again? This happened to me before, didn't it? Okay, it stopped. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness for the transcript. I don't know why that happened there. Even less green than last time. There's still maintenance going on. So what's the deal with this place anyway? What kind of facility was it before? Are they renovating an old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building? At the start, Monokuma said they were supposed to be facilities for us. So yeah, they're making facilities for us. Yeah, it didn't seem like they're renovating an old facility. It seems like they're just building stuff anew.
Fuck all y'all!
That's obviously a lie. That plush bear is stuffed with lies and shit.
Well,
It is hard to imagine that they built this entire facility just for us.
that's right.
I also think that Monokuma's lying. He's an exceptionally deceitful being. Being? Well, he is a robot, isn't he?
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, have you been a robophobe this whole time?
No.
Yeah, you saying that he isn't a being? No, that's not what I meant. But when will we finally learn what this Ultimate Academy really is? Why does it exist? Is it really just a place for us to have a killing game? Well, I mean, they kept... see, this is the level they were working on before, right? That's the level we were just in. The aesthetic matches. What is that? What's that, like, painting or image or whatever? Hold on. What is that there? Is that an image of the inside of where the pool is? I don't get what I'm looking at in that painting up at the top. Like, why is that there? Is that supposed to be a window? I'm just taking another look around at this place. A big dome with some like fake structures on the outside that are all made of metal. They've been constructing whatever this is. What's it doing now? Yeah, I don't like the stuff that they're constructing doesn't look like it. It's not any habitation area or anything. It's just machinery of some kind. I don't know what it's for. Alright, whatever. Yeah, let's continue on. Let's go to the thing I was referring to earlier. It's over there, but I guess we'll talk to Gonta first.
Hey!
Show yourself! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta! Gonta, are you looking for Kokichi? No, not Kokichi.
Bugs are...
Gonta, see tiny bug! Oh! No mistake this time. It definitely fly by Gonta's eyes.
Hey, Bugs!
Come out again! Gonta just wanna talk! So he said he definitely saw it this time. Is it getting bigger? Is whatever he's seeing getting larger? What could he be seeing? Tiny bugs again. Gonta's been talking about them for a while. In what situation would you see tiny bugs that aren't actually tiny bugs? If it's dust particles or something or other, but he would be able to recognize that. He would recognize a bug, wouldn't he? He's the ultimate anthropologist. Right? Or was it anthropologist? It was something. No, anthropologist was Korakio. What's his again? What was his actual title? Entomologist. There we go. Sorry. I mean, I guess if you like unfocus your eyes and you look off like into the horizon, you can see like the white blood cells or whatever they are, like floating around in your eyes. Like, is that what he's seeing? And he thinks those are bugs? Like, does that kind of stuff get more prominence if you're, I don't know, have CO2 poisoning or something? I'm just throwing out theories. I have no clue. I'm just trying to figure out what this could be. We still don't understand it, but it can't be as simple as it just being a bug, right? I'm sure he's interested he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. But the memory of the insect meet and greet is so raw. I mean, he has bugs with him because of the insect meet and greet. Could he have, like realistically, one of them could have gotten out and that's what he's seeing, but I have a feeling that's not it. Hey, Mako. She's staring at Tenko's lab. I should leave her alone.
Hey, Shuichi.
What is it, Shuichi? Don't stare at me so much, or I'll become even more beautiful. I see. She embarrassed about something she said herself? That's understandable.
You.
Did it look like I was blushing?
Huh?
What? Oh, she's practicing her acting skills or something?
You're right.
Before, no one could tell that I was blushing, right? That's right, I remember. It's becoming more and more beautiful, just like me. Wait, what? When was this? What is this? Just what? Really? And then she just ... Oh, I see. So that's right. She was bottling up her emotions even in this scene, I guess. That was supposed to be a hint of some sort. Oh, he just made Himiko angry. Someone like you wouldn't know this, but this is Himiko when she's mad. No, I was just blushing. What? From your own compliment? I see. I forgot that. I completely forgot about that scene. Yeah, you just looked a little embarrassed just now. Yeah, wrong voice. Yeah, you looked a little embarrassed just now. Okay, then I'll keep at it. Miko's really trying to change. Yeah, she's just trying to show her emotions more, I guess. Alright. Can I go in here? I want to see... Tenko. It's not embarrassing to express your feelings. It's only human. Himiko has changed, just like you wanted. She's not so lazy anymore. She's working hard, trying to live well. If you exchange your life for that, it's not fair. Right, onward. These two. Sure, it's quieter now that no one's yapping out two of this and two of that anymore. I mean, that's true. I knew that fucking midget was running a goddamn cult.
Ah.
I mean, if there really was a god, he'd obviously make me the gorgeous girl genius, his chosen one. That cookie fucking bitch. I mean, I don't disagree with what you're saying about Angie, but I also... Angie didn't really... In the end, Angie didn't do anything that bad. She kind of got in our way by, like, destroying the flashlight, although we don't even necessarily know if that was a bad thing that she did that or not. And she did bring everybody together in her cult group, even though it was a cult group, and I think it did more harm than good. Like, she wasn't evil or anything. She wasn't a bad person. But I still agree that she wasn't a good influence. So this is the thing, I think, right? Yeah, I need to put the thing into. But let's talk to Kibo first. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
I knew it.
If he's not in the courtyard, is he inside somewhere?
Yeah.
You're probably right, but apparently Kokichi's quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Troublesome? You know what the secret is to hide and seek? It's to switch your hiding places over time. That's the secret to being good at hide and seek. You hide in one place, and then when somebody else already checks, when the person who's seeking checks a nearby place that it's a good hiding spot, before they get to where you are, you get out of your hiding spot and you go and you rotate out over to there and you hide in that place they already checked. That's the true secret to being good at hide and seek.
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised? No, it's nothing.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends.
Then...
Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human. Or perhaps a robot could find a human. Oh, you're looking down on him, I
That's
see.
robophobic.
Juichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. Oh, I guess not looking down at him, just expecting more out of him. Poor Kibo. What? Really? Anyway, Shuichi. That black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But first, can I go in here? Probably not, right? Fine. Alright, here we go. What are those things, though? Bunch of nondescript objects. Alright, so, let's see. Levystone? Levitating stone, I guess. Yeah. Where did that come from? Okay, let me guess. This is the ultimate astronauts lab? Just right on top. The building just combined. What do you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. Of course Mew would say that. Okay, so this has got to be Kaito's lab, I'm sure. I'm assuming I can't go in here, right? Oh, okay, fine. I can't see what that did to the thing, even though it's directly connected. Why is it directly connected? Why is Mew's lab directly connected to the Ultimate Astronauts lab? Could that hint at some sort of connection between Mew and Kaito? No idea. But regardless, let's go through the airlock. Positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. From the machines in the sci-fi feel, I deduce this is Kibo's lab. Really? I don't think so.
All right.
Let's check inside. I mean, that's possible, I guess. That does make sense as well. Okay, I guess it does make sense as well, sure. Do we already have Kaito's lab somewhere? I guess this does make sense. It looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere. Okay, then that also makes more sense why the buildings are connected. His building is connected to Mew's building. And it went in deep, of course. Yeah, okay. I get it.
I knew it.
This is definitely Kibo's lab. Okay. Actually, not a lot I can look at. I can just talk to people. Okay. Well, let's get this over with and talk to Mew first. This is fucking awesome. Look at all these upgrade parts. Oh, you look so pretty with this, Kibo. I want to make you to make lots of cute noises.
Please stop.
Stop. Don't mention that in front of Shuichi. Is that something to be embarrassed about, Kibo? What are you talking about, Shuichi? You saw what position they were in earlier. You know what they're talking about. Whose lab is this?
Huh?
Huh? Isn't it yours?
No way.
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Oh? Can we leave now?
Is that all right?
What? But I imagine that a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. No, I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. You want to become more human? Is that your deal? We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I prefer a more Japanese theme, since I like that food the most.
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it. So how can you prefer the food? You just like the look of it? I mean, that makes sense. Japanese food does look good, in addition to tasting tasty, but is this not Kibo's lab then? Is it possible that it's not his lab? At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab and a porch with wind chimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about that. Weird. Alright, I finished investigating all the items this time. Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall. I should gather everyone there. Oh, it's immediately throwing me out. I spoke with everyone and told them to gather at the dining hall. After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Yep. I don't think we even needed those 2 lines, honestly. We could have just teleported right here and I would have understood. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Let's get started. Oh, what about Kokichi? Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that.
I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
I magically looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found.
What?
Magically?
No one can find him, huh?
Hey.
He might have used the motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of. Think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and ask. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light.
Actually.
But I'm still uneasy about these flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
No.
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know?
Right.
So we got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with Fish Sticks over here.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish? For someone who looks like a canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks.
Here he is. Hey there, Kokichi.
Yeah.
Who are you calling a wad of shredded fish?
Alright, hold on a second. This is not related at all, and I know he's suddenly got serious music, but I just wanted to check something. Okay, we need 2 more hangouts with Kokichi, 1 more with Maki. That's all I wanted to see.
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi?
I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
You got me.
Thanks for the compliment! So, why are all of my merry friends gathered here? You surely know, Kokichi.
Is that all right?
First things first, what did you do with that card key? Oh, so you're worried about that. Well, relax. He got rid of it. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key.
Huh?
Really? You couldn't use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead.
But
You don't seem too disappointed about not being able to use it. I am disappointed, damn it! I wanted to use the card key. Smell another fucking lie. Yeah.
Cut it out.
Whatever. Talking to him's a waste of time.
You know,
We got more important things to do. Yeah, for now I guess we'll focus on this. Oh hey! The flashback light! Let me see that! Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Of course I do! Oh, here we go. Good, not wasting any time. Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. And then the white screen, stop it! Once again, the world warped. Here we go again. Same cutscene with text flowing into us. The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once I remembered. Remembered what? Okay. Ah, the meteorites! Didn't we already see that before though? Or am I thinking of a different cutscene that we didn't actually experience ourselves? What happened with the meteorites? I remember the TV news and the internet talking non-stop about those meteorites.
What was that?
There was a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
Okay.
A researcher said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. Well, I don't think that was a bunch of small meteors. That was just one giant one, right?
So...
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets. Talking about the ultimate despair, I imagine, but I don't think that was what triggered the ultimate despair. Is this a separate event completely? I'm guessing, like, what I'm thinking now is that the ultimate despair stuff with Danganronpa 1 and 2 and whatever happened way before all this, and then the society returned to normal, and then a meteor randomly struck for no reason. And then we got put out here, and then now this stuff is happening or something. I don't know. I don't know.
As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
Going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, world will end.
Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners.
The people were saying the world's gonna
I
end.
saw flyers all over the city too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
Yeah, the world is going to end. Humanity should burn in hell. I think that's what that says. People with bottles. I remember seeing those posters, but
Hold on!
and the meteorites. What ended up happening with the meteorites? Yeah, Kaito is the ultimate astronaut. So, wait, what do you mean? What ended up happening with the meteorite? Didn't you also? Well, I guess we don't know either, and he's asking all of us, but we also don't know. But I'm assuming he saw the same information. We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
What?
What happened to that plan? That plan, the one to save the world from the meteorites.
Could it be?
Oh right, I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project, right?
Well, gophers hide in holes, right? So, was the Gopher Project to just hide in holes in the ground in order to survive the meteorites on Earth?
It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
But
I remember that too. The Gopher Project? Didn't it fail?
What?
Huh? Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why.
What's that mean?
So we can't remember anything past that again?
So I'm assuming the Gopher Project failed because either the tunnels weren't deep enough or the ultimate despair started, like, thriving in the underground communities of tunnels or whatever. And so those communities just imploded.
okay.
I can't either. I don't remember anything about the Gopher.
Mankind deserves damnation.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
You?
Mankind deserves damnation? Fuck that.
The fuck's going on?
We're already damned here.
Okay. Why was she saying that so weirdly, though?
Being stuck here with you losers is the worst hell there is.
You.
The you losers part wasn't necessary. Shut up! I'm so tired of this. Let's out of here. Let us out. Come on, please don't leave us in here. Pull us out.
Seems like...
Seems really upset.
What happened?
She's always been this dramatic. Don't worry about it. You, calm down. It's okay. Gota will protect you. In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect to the other memories. Ultimate hunt that was after us. Joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. Was the ultimate hunt just like a talent search? Was it just a hunt for talent so that they could figure out who to send to Mars? Because that's the only thing. That's what I've always been thinking, and that's what my theory has been this whole time, that we're just on Mars, that we've been sent here while the world explodes or whatever. And that's still got to be true. I don't think I'm wrong about that. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop? Yep, that's it. The meteorites just stopped, and that's it. That was the end of the story. A bunch of meteorites were coming. It was almost the end of the world, but luckily, the meteorites just so happened to stop, and the end. True. That's exactly what happened.
Shuichi!
It'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more.
Huh?
Huh?
See?
We'll probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. Yeah, if only Angie didn't break that one more thing. Because we would have been there by now if Angie didn't do what she did. One more thing. What is it, Coach? What is Kokichi? But I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like, if we're actually all dead, and this was the afterlife.
Huh?
The afterlife?
Always messing around.
Why you? Quit saying stupid crap like that.
It's not stupid. If meteorites can happen, then anything else can happen too.
I don't think that quite follows. Meteorites happen here in the real world, but that doesn't mean that people can come back to life here in the real world. Those are not two equivalently absurd things.
Because?
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom.
Well, you know.
That's why, if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology, or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. It's like science fiction. I thought our theme was magic. That's just your theme, Himiko.
Seriously? Come on.
That's just stupid. It's like the setting for some third-rate anime or game.
Do you think I'm making this up? Now, then how would you explain the flashback lights, exisals, or even Monokuma? Maybe we may be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means it would be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened.
Shut up!
First off, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space.
My bad.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
What did I do?
Whatever, just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait,
Just stop. You shouldn't think like that about getting out of here.
Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being.
Oh, you finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm learning every day.
Hey!
Oh, before we go to put Manhole cover back how it was. Thank you. Thank you, Gonta. In fact, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Good job, Gonta. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
Yeah, you think so?
so?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, that is it. Okay.
Let's go to gentlemen.
If Gonta won a challenge underground again, this time Gonta definitely.
You're so dumb.
No one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again.
shut up!
Don't look down on hard work.
Yeah,
Himiko, you've really changed.
So I do know that it's technically possible to beat that little mini game. Now that so many people are dead, I'm totally not going to be able to do it, but I will try to give it more attempts if I remember. It's too bad I didn't try it more earlier. Well, I mean, I did try it plenty of times earlier, but it just seemed so freaking impossible, and it's definitely a rage game. It's like, what is it, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? It's like that kind of thing. It's meant to make you give up. Wait, what did that say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've really changed. Don't look down at hard work. Okay.
That's what I'd like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is pointless.
like I thought.
Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that.
We can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all of these mysteries. After our conversation, we return to our rooms. Free time? This would be the optimal time to give us free time because they just mentioned the
It's no
going back in the
use.
manhole thing. Damn it, I don't understand. What's going on here? I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why we're forced to play this killing game? Anyway, I've still got some time today. I can't sit still. Not now. Which means we go hang out. And you know exactly who we're gonna hang out with. But before we do that, Let's go to the manhole. Let's go give that thing a few more attempts. I won't bore you guys with showing all of my attempts or anything. I'll probably just show the points where I failed. So get ready for a cringe compilation, for a fail compilation. So enjoy.
Damn it.
Time to do my
This
best!
is it for me.
Damn it!
Fine. I'll fucking do it.
I guess I'll go.
Sorry,
Couldn't do it.
everyone.
I miscalculated.
Oh man, I forgot that I have to reload my save every single time I want to retry this. I forgot that was the main reason why I didn't do that many attempts. Oh my gosh, I have to do this every single time I make an attempt. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing many attempts. The game really pushes you to not want to do this multiple times.
I couldn't.
Damn it!
Leave it to me, everyone. I miscalculated.
Alley-oop! Alley-oop!
Sorry,
Leave
everyone.
it to me!
I'm not gonna make it.
Damn it!
Yeah, I think I'm done with this. Well, it's gonna be a very short failure compilation, that's for sure. I just show the whole runs at that point, but yeah, I remember now why I did not do many attempts. Having to reload every single time is a bit of a problem. So, back to the matter at hand. So, how many more times, once again, do we need to hang out with Maki? I keep pressing the wrong button. Maki roll. We need to hang out with one more time. Okay. And then Kokichi, it's 2, right? Yeah. So, Maki. Where is she at? Oh, there she is. Found her. Near the detective room. Okay.
Hey,
I do think that once we find everything, it'll all connect. I don't want to agree with Kokichi, but it certainly feels that way. Yeah, let's hang out with Maki. Absolutely need to. What's your opinion as a detective? Do you think our scattered memories will make sense? They will eventually. I spent some time with Maki discussing our memories. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Definitely, although I forget what stuff she likes. The good news is I have already saved, so it should be fine even if we mess up. Perfect laser gun? Would she like that? Oh. So this says something good might happen if I keep it, but I do have 2 of these, so it's fine to give one. And she would probably like a sword, right?
well,
Sorry, but I don't need this. No! Okay, well, we failed that one. Let me try that again. Not okay. Wow, it's nighttime already? We're only getting 1 hangout today? Oh, no. Not ding dong bing bong. Not ding dong bing bong. No. No, it's not an announcement. I disagree. That's not an official announcement. The official announcement is that we're reloading our save and we're giving Maki something she'll actually like. That's the official announcement. Would you like a water bottle? I don't know. I'll try this.
I see.
I see, you're giving it to me.
Huh?
What, did you think I'd be excited? Okay, so she's just okay with it. Sorry, but I don't intend to give empty thanks because of social obligations. No! No! Okay, I think what I might have to do is I might have to go back to the Mono Mono machine and buy more things. So, yeah, I guess I'll go do that. Okay. I think I'm about done with that for now. As you can see, I've used up a lot of coins, and our repeat rate is 100%. So we've got every single item from the Mono machine in the game at this point. So that's pretty cool. I don't feel like we'll ever need to use this again. And if I recall, the casino lets you like buy its currency with coins. So we'll probably just end up using our currency at the casino from now on. I don't think there's any other reason or any other place to use it. But now we'll go back to Maki, and don't worry, I will save before I talk to her. If I didn't save before I talked to her, then I'd have to go and do all that Mono machine all over again. And I could easily see somebody accidentally doing that, and that somebody easily could be me, but not this time. You won't get me this time, game. I am a smart, and I will do a smart thing and save after doing all that work. There we go. Once again, let's see what we can give to her. I think I got at least one punching bag in all of that, and I think that's one of the things that she liked. So we'll give her that. Yep, we did. All right, let's go.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you. But I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? Finally, we get the last Maki hangout. Very happy. The close friend you mentioned before, I'm sure that she's still thinking about you. Oh, right. So last time in her backstory, we learned that she had a friend that was at the same, that grew up in the same place as she did, the same orphanage or something, that trained assassins, and she took her place or something so that she wouldn't have, so that she became the assassin and not her. Something like that. Maki?
Nope.
She's not here anymore. She died.
Huh?
What? Died?
Well,
After I finished training, I went to see her. She died in a car accident saving a child. Oh, no. I was shocked. Why did I endure all that training then? Well, at the very least, everything that you endured saved a child? Did she succeeded in saving the child, right? But
that's right.
she probably died happy saving someone. And the memories of her I keep inside of me have kept me alive till now. Even the whole orphanage. That's why I'll do everything I can to protect that place. I see.
What is it?
You look like you want to say something. Your face is gross, so spit it out already.
Hey!
I was thinking about what I can do. What I can do for you, Maki.
What?
Huh? For me? Maki, you're a normal girl at heart. I want you to live a normal life. I was thinking that you could leave being an assassin behind. Perhaps I could use my detective skills to investigate the assassin cult?
This is stupid.
This is impossible. You sound awfully sure.
Because
The world isn't as simple as you think. It needs assassins to do the dirty work. Does it? Who the hell do you think you are? Don't you think you're being a bit presumptuous? That's the way the world works, huh? Maybe, but Maki, are you okay with that? Yeah, I don't think she's okay with that because I don't think she didn't like being forced into this life or her friend being forced into that life. But Maki, are you okay with that?
how annoying.
Question is unreasonable. How do I even answer that?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Shuichi, just do your best as a detective. Why don't you try to find solutions to problems where it won't have to lead to murder?
Huh?
What?
because
People I assassinate aren't killed for simple reasons. Let me reread that. Find solutions to problems where it won't have to lead to murder. I mean, that's called talking, isn't it? That's called having a conversation, right? It's called working together. There's plenty of ways to solve problems that don't lead to murder. So I don't quite see where she's getting at. Sure, sometimes people have a fundamental disagreement on something and they feel like murder is the only way to solve it. There are things like, I don't know, if somebody like accidentally does something that kills somebody you love, like accidentally, if there's like some sort of accidental murder,
then the other person might think that, oh, the only way to solve this is by murdering them back or something. But that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. People I assassinate aren't killed for simple reasons. Yeah, I understand that. It happens because certain complications occur and can only be settled with murder. Like, I'm trying to think of... There are certainly situations where the only way you can think it would be solved is with murder, but I'm trying to think of a situation where it could only be solved with murder. Like, let's say somebody was completely and utterly insane to the degree where all they do is going around like a maniac trying to stab people. Is the only solution to just kill that person? Like, sure, you could like put them in a prison and keep them there for all eternity, but that's basically the same thing as killing them at that point. Like, not allowing them to interact with anybody else. You could try to rewire their brain, right? Lobotomize them, but that's also, again, just killing them. Like, every single solution I think of was just killing them. So I guess it would be a situation like that. In that case, though, you wouldn't need a detective to solve that issue. You need a doctor. You need a psychologist. So I don't really know. You can try to reduce the complications. Maki pouted stubbornly and turned her head.
And if that happens,
And if
I
that
guess
happens,
I'll have to quit being an assassin. Maybe. No one else can do this. You're the only one who can do it, okay?
I see. So she wants us to find a way so that she doesn't have to do her job. But she does think that her job is necessary. Interesting. So she wants us to put her out of business. Even with her head turned, I could see a smile on her lips. So this is how Maki shows her thanks. Of course, I realize the situation isn't that simple.
What's the point?
Well, you are Kaito's sidekick, so I shouldn't expect that much from you.
But
Goes for you too, right? Aren't you kind of a sidekick too? Oh, you just had to say that. New sprites! New Maki sprites! Maki faced me with a sly grin. I grinned back. I didn't think it was possible, the two of us smiling together. But I know it's because Maki and I share a special bond. And I swear in that bond, we will escape together. Nice! Maki's report card has been updated based on your experience with her, and I got a bond, true bond. Achieve the highest level of bond with someone as an achievement. You've learned a new skill. Financing. Financing? What? Why does she know that skill? Maki and I parted ways, and I returned to my room. Of course, we still get underwear as a present, just like in Danganronpa 2. That was not a thing in Danganronpa 1, was it? I don't feel like it was. Ding dong, bing pong.
This is an announcement.
Now I'm gonna interrupt you again. Official announcement. I want to see what that skill does. Where is it? Report card? Is that where it is? Skill list. What does it do? Financing. 32 points? Increases the amount of mana coins attained after class trials. Okay, that's useless. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess if mana coins can be used for... Well, actually, maybe it's not useless. If mana coins can be used to just buy points at the... whatchamacallit, the casino, and then maybe it could be useful for that, but like otherwise, man, that's not really what I was hoping for, and I'd have to give up a lot of stuff to equip that. Well, actually, not that much stuff. I still have I have a lot of slots. What the heck, 28 out of 55? When did I get that much? 15 fragments. Oh, wait, no, 28 out of 55. Oh, I see. That's the total number I could have equipped. Is that what that's saying? What's that 28 out of 55 mean exactly? Am I confused? I think I'm confused. Also, yeah, 15 fragments. So we already have Delusion equipped. We have Trigger Happy and High Tension equipped. What do those do again? The delay after using a Truth Bullet or Truth Blade. Okay. And then High Tension does what? Where's high tension at? The tension gauge will increase at a faster rate. Oh, that's the one where we're doing the the rhythm game where it's the bullet time battle or whatever. Okay, I guess I only have one fragment to work with. Well, it's gonna be a while before we can do anything. Whatever. Okay, moving on. You can continue your announcement finally.
It is now 10 p.m.
Nighttime officially starts now.
Actually,
Staying up late is bad for your skin. So maybe you bastards should go to bed, okay?
Mana Funny.
The reason I can't sleep is because I'm up all night thinking about you, Mana Fanny.
Okay.
What? You can't just blurt out something like that.
Like a dream come true.
It's kinda crazy, really. I never thought about you this way before.
Okay. It's kind of strange.
Hey, when did you worm your way into my heart? So, what are you gonna do about this?
No.
We can't. We're family, you know? You can't forget that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I need you. I want you.
Yes, yes. Okay. Let's quickly escape from this situation. What was that?
Well,
No point in worrying about the Mana Cubs. It's time for training. I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. All right, to the courtyard. All right, out we go.